and he got like...
You can look at them right there.
Yeah.
We're just pretending they're there. They're in that little camera hole right
Yeah.
there. So let's talk about what's been happening lately.
Yep.
You went to Autobahn Karting, and something happened. And all of a sudden you started doing a lot better. Talk a little bit about that. Like, well, let me intro by saying that your goal was to get into 19's, right?
Yeah.
So we did a video on that. He hit the 19's. We did it, right? Which was awesome, which was fantastic. But now it was like, the 19's were like an old hat. It was like, whatever. He's like, yeah, I got this. Like the 19's. Like, you were doing lap after lap of 19's. I mean, just like, it was crazy. So what happened?
It said, the last race I did, it said your average was like 19.8.
Right. So what happened? Like, how did that happen? Like, what did you do differently, you think? Like, what? Because, I mean, I was standing there next to you. I was like, go, send it, But what happened? Do you think you were pushing harder, or what happened?
I think when I first started, I was just scared to push on the gas a little bit harder.
Well, you were smooth, though. He was smooth when he was going around. Like,
yeah.
But you were scared to, like, you didn't want to slide? Like, or you were scared you were going to crash?
I was scared I was going to slide, because then that slows you down.
Ah, yes. You were just being more cautious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I've tested a little bit of the limits now, so maybe I can test a little bit more, and then
you got
19.6.
Yeah, well, so what happened was this was interesting, because you were pushing for...
No, wait, I got 19.5.
Yeah, I think you did. I can't remember. It was 19.5 or 19.6.
Like, my last lap, I got 19.5.99.
That's right, because we wanted to get under a 19.6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the last one, it was in the high 19s, and that was like a big deal. That was just a couple laps that you got. This time, you had a consistent, like the last race, which is what we'll show. We have some footage for you. We have GoPro footage. Now,
thankfully, we don't have to use my dad's phone anymore.
yeah, that's right. Can you imagine strapping that to yourself if you're racing? It'd be like, it would we'd have to duct tape it. I actually thought about duct taping it on there. And
yeah, I was like,
you said.
I was like, that is not going to work. And we actually tried to duct tape it to the holder.
Yeah, for filming things.
It fell off.
Yeah, we're just, we're trying to do with what we got, but thankfully we got Ed, he gave us the GoPro footage.
Yeah.
So this GoPro footage, we didn't have the greatest angle. Like, we had to experiment, and we didn't have much time, because once he put his helmet on and stuff, he had to go. Don't give a bunch of comments saying about how crappy the footage. We understand that, but we just want to show what's there.
It's bad.
But it's not horrible. You can see it a little bit. You can see actually that Sam's looking through the turns and stuff. But I'll put a little guide down there at the bottom for where you're at on the lap and stuff like that. And we'll just show a couple laps. We'll show the fastest lap and like maybe one or two other laps on there with it as well. But yeah, so you just felt like you could push harder. You felt like you could push harder and go a little further.
Also, when I first started, I felt like I was sliding more because my tires weren't warm.
Oh, interesting. Right, you had to wait a couple laps to
You actually told me to swerve left and right to warm up my tires on purpose.
Your first
and
lap.
I did that just to be funny the first start, and then it warmed up my tires fast. I was like, wow, I have more grip.
See, it's interesting, isn't it? Like the better you do, like the quicker you go, like the more you start to realize like every little thing, right? So the tires make a difference, right? Your seating position makes a difference, right? Like maybe one cart's a little bit slower than the other cart or something.
It is, I could tell.
Yeah, right. So tell them what that guy said.
So I was getting 19.5, and he got
You can look at them right there. We're just pretending they're there. They're in that little camera hole right there.
I got 19.5, and he got 19.4, I think.
In an adult cart.
Yeah, in an adult cart, and he said, if you beat my time, I'll quit my job.
Yeah. Well, no, he said you got in the 18s.
If he got in the 18s.
He said to me, he goes, 19.4 is like my fastest time in the adult cart. He's like, and he's so close, he goes, if he hits 18, I'm going to quit my job. Like that. So you're fast. And actually, another thing too is we saw a bunch of guys that got out of a Subaru. A bunch of guys got out of a Subaru. It was like a WRX or something, and they were all in there. There was 4 of them. And while you were racing, I was standing nearby, and they were watching you race, and they were looking at the times come up on the sheet or on the screen, and they were like, what the heck? Like they're all talking. They're like, that kid's in a kid's cart. And like they were like, so I went over to him. I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, he's doing good, right? He's doing good. He's fast. And they were like, he's really fast. So I'm really proud of you. Like I think you've been doing really, really good. And we're gonna show you the GoPro footage, and we'll have more to come. And next time it will be a much better angle. And also I'm looking into the GoPro that actually films in VR. They're on sale now. And if we can have a GoPro that actually it films in VR, so people when they're watching it on YouTube could actually click and look. So that might be coming because there's some other opportunities that Sam might have to do some cool driving, and so if we could use that for that, we're looking into things. We're having fun. Right?
Yep.
All right, so let's show you guys the footage and enjoy it. And next time it'll be a better angle and but it's still good. It still gets to show the action, and so it's fun. See you guys later.
Thinking of something like how I could take the turns maybe a little bit faster.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.